Publishing on Amazon is better than ever. AI is better than ever. The tools are better. And yet, so many publishers are still broke. See, the problem isn't that KDP stopped working. The problem is so much information that's going around on YouTube is surface level at best. It gets clicks, it gets views, but it doesn't get you actual real results. So in this video, I'm going to talk about what most KDP gurus are getting wrong in 2026 and what publishing actually looks like and what you can do to ensure you're getting your best results ever this year. Let's go. Hey everybody, I'm Emeka. This is the Publishing Academy YouTube channel, and I do everything I can to provide you some of the best, if not the best, free content on YouTube that revolves around Amazon KDP. My goal for you is that you can take my free content, learn it, use it, apply it, make some money, so eventually you can work with me and I can help you scale you to $20,000, $30,000, $50,000 in our academy. All right, so let's dive into the video for today. The first thing I want to talk about is what's called the AI shortcut myth. AI doesn't make you money. The strategy does. See, most advice going around right now, it's use AI, generate a book, upload it, count your profits. But that's not how it actually works. Because if it was that easy, guess what? Everybody would be doing it and making tons of money, but that's not the case. You need an actual strategy, and using AI without one is why you're not making any money. AI is a tool, first and foremost, and a tool still needs to be used properly in order to get the desired results. AI has lowered the barrier of entry so that almost anybody can publish a book on Amazon and have the potential to make some incredible income with it. But that doesn't take away that you still need to validate your topic. You still need to position your book. You still need editing, reviews, ads, and optimization. Those things are all still there. AI is not taking that away. So yes, we can use AI to write the books, but we can't use AI to make us the money on Amazon. There's still the fundamentals that were there back in 2016 when I started are the same fundamentals today that still make people money. Those haven't changed. And that's what a lot of people are misunderstanding when they hear, just use ChatGPT to write a book and publish it on Amazon and make money. Oh, hold on there, princess. There's still a lot of other things that we have to do in order for that money to start flowing. AI is leverage. It is not a business model. The second thing I want to point out is the KDP passive income lie. Complete bullshit. KDP is not passive income. If anyone's telling you that, it's bullshit. KDP is not passive income. It's anything but that. Yes, you can make some incredible money with Amazon KDP in 2026, but it is not passive income. So I want to be clear on this. Passive income is passive. It requires no work. It comes in every single month with you doing nothing. That is not what this business model does. There is work to be done. However, the income that comes in is exponentially higher than the effort that you had to put in to create it. And that's the difference. So if we could break down the KDP business into 3 different phases, right? In phase 1, what are you doing? You're doing active building. This is where you're creating all your books, you're screwing them all up, and you're just publishing for very, very little money. This is everybody under $3,000 a month, right? You are in phase 1. It is the active build phase. You are putting significantly more effort into this business than you are being paid for it right now. Working at Dairy Queen would pay you more money. However, the important thing is, at this point, don't quit. Now, this phase might last from a couple months to 12 months, or just over a year. I don't know. There's a lot of different factors that come into play, but it's usually longer than you think. Phase 2 is optimization. Now you're optimizing everything. You've understood the book creation process, but now it's time to optimize your books. It's time to optimize your ads. You're seeing things in a different level. And this is where your income really starts to scale. And now you feel like, hey, for the work, the blood, the sweat, the tears that I'm putting into this business, feel like I'm getting a decent amount out. You're feeling good about that. And this part This part usually does come around like 12 to 18 months, I'd say. Hey, real quick, if you want to publish a book on Amazon and make money from it, I got this for you. I'm running a free 3-day publish and profit challenge. By the end of it, you'll have a book published on Amazon and making your first sales. I've been publishing for over 9 years. I've published hundreds of books, helped thousands of people do the same. If you don't know where to start, or you can't find a profitable topic, or you just don't want to waste time or money, this is for you. Day one is finding your topic, creating a book title, getting your cover locked in. Day two, it's all about building your book. It's doing the research, creating the outline, and writing your entire book. And then day three, polishing your book, publishing it on Amazon, and showing you how to generate your first sales. And this is free. I'm showing you the exact way to build this business without having to hide it behind a paid course. You're also going to get my free support group, and you're going to get the custom GPT that I built specifically to help you with this challenge. Just click the link in the description or go to publishingacademy.com/challenge. You'll get an email. It'll be the link to get into the school group. In the classroom section, everything's laid out. Go do it now. Phase 3 is cash flow. And this is the point in time where the money that you receive from Amazon is exponentially higher than the effort that you put in. And it might feel like passive income at this point, but I assure you, I promise you, it's not, because you are still tweaking and working on your business, maybe only 5, 10, or 15 hours per week, but that's still active work that you're putting in. However, at this point, you are now getting paid $700, $800, $900, $1,000. Some of you are getting paid $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000 an hour for the work that you're putting in. You're still getting paid per hour. You're just getting paid a stupid amount of money for the hours that you're putting in now. So it feels like it's passive income, but it's not. It's just exponentially higher than what most people can fathom. And that is the goal. That is where you want your business to be. But I can promise you this, if you treat this like a passive income business opportunity, you're gonna get paid like a passive income business opportunity, and that's nothing. So treat it like a true business, because it is, and it's one that will reward you handsomely for it. So the third thing I want to talk about is the volume trap. So what's the volume trap? The volume trap is this: publish more books and you'll be okay. Publishing 3, 4, 5 books a month is a stupid strategy. It's only going to land you in hot water, and it's really not going to teach you anything that you need to know about creating long-term assets on Amazon. If your first book isn't validated or done correctly, publishing 4 more books the same way is not going to change your results. Sure, you might get lucky, but in this business, I don't want to get lucky. I want to be strategic about what I'm publishing. When I'm publishing a book, I'm not guessing it's selling. I know it's selling because I've done the homework, I've done the research, I've created it in a way that it's guaranteed to make sales. That's the difference between a high level and a low level publisher. We're not basing our thing on luck. We're basing it on the strategy that we put behind our books. I'd always rather see an account that has like 3 super strong, in-depth books in one niche than 20 books published in, general niches across multiple different types of low content, medium content, coloring book, high content, it's whatever. I'd rather see 3 solid ones going deep in one, because there's so much more you can get from those 3. Okay, the fourth thing I want to bring up is when people talk about, hey, you don't need ads in this day and age. Listen, if you're not going to run ads, just accept the fact that you're going to have slower growth and you have zero control in your business. Do you need ads 100% of the time to be successful in KDP? No, you don't. You can launch a book and you can make sales without ads, but ads give you 4 things organic sales don't: data, control, speed, and scalability. Organic sales are unpredictable. We have no control on them. Ads tell you exactly where you are in your business. Ads are the heartbeat of your publishing business. Every single morning when I review my KDP ads account, I know exactly where my business is. I know exactly how strong the pulse is on my KDP account. You cannot get that from anywhere else except from learning how to do ads. So you don't need a massive budget for ads, but you do need a budget. Organic is unpredictable. Ads give you control. Now, before I talk about what actually works in 2026, the last thing I want to talk about is the one book delusion. We've all seen the YouTube videos. We've all seen the stories in the groups of the one book that just popped off and changed the person's life. And yes, that does happen. Every single year we hear about a new one. And yes, that could happen to you. How this one book made me X amount of dollars. But what you don't see are all the failed books behind it. What you don't see is all the testing that was done. What you don't see is everything else behind that one book that popped off. I used to fall for this so much when I was starting off my second account. And I'd look, I was like, man, this person's killing it, right? You look at the author profile, they only got one book there and they're crushing it, like 2,000 in the bookstore. You're like, man, why can't I figure this out? But here's what that doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you that, hey, you know what? Yeah, that one book is 2,000 in the bookstore, only one book tied to that author profile. But you don't know that they published 30 other books that sucked, just in different pen names. So you don't know the full history. So don't get caught up on seeing one book and wondering, well, why can't I have that one book? If you publish enough books, if you're around this business long enough and you work hard enough, I promise you, you're gonna have that one book that just completely pops off and changes everything for you as well. But having a strong portfolio of books behind that one book is such a safer way to run this business. Because if that one book dies, what are you left with? Nothing, right? 6-7 is a great example of this. The people who popped off with one 6-7 book over the holiday season, if that's their only book, what are they doing now? 6-7 dead. Yeah, you made a little bit of cash, but now what? Well, now you gotta learn how to publish all over again because the trend is dead. And so that's one reason I don't like try to pop off with one trendy book. I like to build a solid portfolio of books. It just gives you more security, like I said. So here's what actually works in 2026. Let's get into it. If I was starting today, here's exactly what I would do. Number one, first and foremost, I'd make sure I validate my topic. I would not move forward unless I know for sure 100% that this topic is in demand and it is being bought by people right now today on Amazon, and other self-publishers are making money in it. Period. Number two, I'd write one hell of a strong book. I would write a very, very strong book, not a long book, a strong book, right? I would write a book that's going to be between 20 to 30,000 words, but 150 pages max, because I need that buffer for royalties. So I have enough room in there to run ads with that profit margin. I would focus on getting 50 reviews as fast as I can, right? Obviously would not use free promotion. Free promotion is dead. We don't use free promotion anymore. Bad, 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 bad. So, but I would focus on getting 50 reviews as fast and as safe as I possibly can. Then I would run controlled ads. I would start running controlled ads so I can collect as much data as I can, so I understand what aspects of my book are strong that I can double down on and then keep making improvements. Then I would simply double down in the same niche. I might use the exact same keyword and hit it from a completely different angle or something like that based on the research. But once you find a keyword that's working, publish another book on the exact same topic, and then just do that a couple more times. That is the fastest way to scale. When you find something that's working, publish more books on it so you can just double down on what's working really well. It's not uncommon for the one page on Amazon for a specific keyword. You might see 2 or 3 different pen names, and they're all owned by the same publisher, just using different pen names, creating similar books. Like, that's a strategy we've used for like 10 years in this business, right? We find a keyword that works, and then we just create a couple books with one pen name, create a couple more books with another pen name with the same topic, and then we just compete with ourselves. That is a strategy that the top players in this game use. Use it. What I've described here, guys, it's boring, it's not flashy, it's disciplined, but it works. KDP in 2026, it still works like it's always worked, and it always will work. But it works for people who treat it like a business and not a hobby. It doesn't work for people chasing shortcuts. Most advice on YouTube is malicious, and it's full of misinformation or incomplete information. And if you're tired of spending time guessing and don't want to spend the next 6 months guessing, that's exactly why I've built the 3-day Publish and Profit Challenge. It's free, it's structured, it's for people who are tired of doing this alone. So if you're serious about getting started with publishing in 2026, click the link below, join the Publish and Profit 3-day challenge, and let's get started together. I'm Mac, everybody. Peace.